Welcome in, for a crow has arrived to deliver a message specially for you. The crows are out today. I haven't seen this many in months, all at one time. They've been calling all morning. Their presence is often a signal of a thinning of the veil, an opening to the other side. They always gather where it's the thinnest. Because they travel between the sides bringing messages. From the ancestors, from those who've transitioned. I keep getting the saying, "Send in the ravens, send the ravens." Because I have been noticing, just of course, like I mentioned in my last video, a thinning of the veil occurring with the changing of the seasons. And so it makes sense that this is a time where the crows are going to be more active. The Lovebugs are coming out, which here in Texas is a sign that cooler weather is finally on its way. They always appear right before it starts to finally get cooler, and we're not on such hot days. The dog days of summer are ending, and the cooler weather is about to start finally really rolling in. You can kind of tell a difference already in the morning because it's not as hot and humid. The cycle has begun. Of course, by the time the sun rises at a certain point, we will reach the 100-degree weather yet again, or 90s at least. But you can feel it. A difference, a change, a shift. Pulled some cards today, just to get kind of a feel of what is coming in. The strong emphasis of community keeps coming in. Coming together, friends and family, togetherness, working together, cooperation. But yes, a theme of community and working together. I also feel this is why the crows have been really present, especially today. They began to surface a bit yesterday, but today they've been everywhere, out of every window I've looked, all together, in groups, of 2 and 3, sometimes more, working together. And the bumblebee just flew by as I said that. Community, working together, harmony, synergy, which was actually the very first card I had pulled as I was feeling this upon waking up. This energy of there needing to be more community, togetherness, learning to work together, and being accepting of each other's differences. And for those who can't accept that, then they can go find their own community. But that community and family is so much more than just who you're born with, more than just blood. It is those who really see you and love you for who you are and support you through everything. And it's beautiful when you can come together and be loved.
Yeah.
No matter
Yeah, but it.
loving each other, no matter what, in every phase, in every facet, even in moments where there may be a bit of a disagreement, still knowing how to communicate and come together and understand that sometimes you just see things differently, because we are all human and we all have a right to how we see the world and our perspective. And just because we may not always agree with each other's perspectives do not make them wrong, does not make them any less valid. I was just feeling through this, waking up, realizing that there's a big ache within me to have closer community, but also a very deep gratitude for the community that I do have, even if they are a little further away. Beautiful, beautiful people and souls, friends, family, who see me for me. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to pretend to be any way, even when I'm feeling a little low, or, well, not low, just, feeling through the more intense emotions of being human. And with me being a naturally emotional person, I tend to cycle through these emotions a lot because it is something I grow from and I learn from, and it always deepens my appreciation for life, for connection. It helps me see everything from every side. And really embrace my sensitivity and love that part about me. And know that that too is also okay and valid, even if others do not understand it, even if others misunderstand it. Because I still love me for that part of me, as we all should. Love those parts of ourselves that often tend to be judged the most by others, or by old friends, or maybe family who do not understand that side of you. or misunderstand it or judge it harshly and constantly. And though they do have a right to their opinion, and in that way, I also have a right, in my opinion, to not be subjected to that energy, not engage with that energy because of my sensitivity. I will feel it. And so it's much better for my mental health to not engage with those who constantly criticize and constantly judge who I am or the way that I live. Because who I am and the way that I live, it feels exactly right for me. And I still feel it deeply in my heart. But I am doing nothing wrong, and I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to do. And even through the challenging times, I still love me. And I still am happy with who I am. And when you find those people in that community that loves that part of you, and you don't have to put on the mask or hide anything, stuff anything down. You can just be you in every facet, and all of your glorious, sensitive, and intense self. And they fully embrace you and are there for you. It just helps so much. It helps you feel seen. It helps you feel heard. It helps you feel confident. It helps you feel safer to be vulnerable because you know that you will not be seen as wrong, or like how you live is not right. Whatever right means. Right is another human concept. What is truly right? What is truly wrong? And who makes the rules on what's right or wrong? Other than the people who do it for themselves. You know, what's right for you and what's wrong for you, that's okay. Because, of course, that begins to play on the energy of boundaries. What feeds you, what drains you, what lights you up, what dims you. But even those that you may come across who you feel drain you or dim you does not make them a wrong person or make them anything they're doing wrong. They are simply being themselves. It's just an energy that may not be resonant for you. They can definitely have every right to be exactly who they are as well. When we have those strong boundaries, we can allow ourselves to let those people be while keeping our peace and our sanity, and still loving ourselves, loving me. So I was feeling that energy deeply today, and how grateful I am for the community and family I have made. But there is a part of me that still does miss and ache for closer connection, physical interaction, especially as I'm going through this transition with my health. Of course, I have my children, but it's not the same as having someone who can, I mean, there's still the love, of course, and the beautiful moments, but it's still also work. Motherhood is work. I miss that adult human connection where I can have a conversation to those who will listen face to face, be able to hug somebody, cry to somebody who will understand and care. And just have somebody who's just there, even if we don't talk about much at all. And of course, I still do like my space. I am an introvert after all, at heart, but it is also nice to be able to pick up the phone and call somebody, see if they want to hang out or just see how they're doing. Maybe spend some time together and maybe have a hug. There's so much density I'm clearing as I move through this health transition. This is why these things are coming up for me, because they are deeply seated densities that I'm ready to let go of. But in order to heal them, I must feel them. And they've been within me for so long that now that they are coming up to be released, they are literally forming into masses, into density. But that's because they are ready to be released. And I'm ready to release them. And I must feel them to heal them and go through it to come out the other side. And I know in the end I will be okay. Whatever may happen. Just for now, in this moment, I must see what I'm meant to see, feel what I'm meant to feel, and be. Take care of my well-being. And love me. And also find even bigger community. But boy, am I so grateful for the ones that I have now. My heart feels huge every time I think of those who are the dearest to me, and those who have supported me, and those who have just stayed by my side. So, I pulled some cards today as I was feeling through these energies, and the first one that came out was Synergy. Let's see. Synergy. Togetherness, community, cooperation. That one strand is strong, but 2 and 3 strands together become even stronger, almost unbreakable. Working together, illuminating one another, and really putting love into it, heart. And allowing all the differences, all the variations, and all the shades of that heart and that love to create and paint something absolutely beautiful together. The next card that came out is Ancestors. Number 6. Further emphasizing togetherness. 3 feathers, just like the 3 strands here coming together. The birds of a feather flock together. But the ancestry also speaks of family. Sticking together. Healing deep wounds together, lineages. And it doesn't always have to be necessarily with family, though family obviously is a part of the roots and the DNA. This is about finding your tribe. Creating your own family. And working together through the many layers as one. Speaking the truth, the blue, bringing the minds together, like the air that flows around the feathers. And here in the corner, there's some butterflies transforming, transformation happening when we come together and bind together and create something stronger. And also here in this corner is like a vibration. The butterfly effect rippling out across the world. Building upon the energy of love and togetherness and community. Illumination of that transformation. Heart, root, solar plexus, love, identity, and having a strong foundation while speaking our truth. Yellow, green, and red. And the last card that came out was Crystal Spirits. Building that sturdiness. I also love that it's an 11, standing together like the pillars of strength. Of being strong and working together, and this beautiful crystallized matrix grid. And also the feeling that as we transition through these cycles and move through these new phases, the energy of crystals and the spirits within can help assist, bring in the vibrations needed to really help bring us together, gifting a crystal, using a crystal in the spaces of speaking to one another. Just having that vibration and using whatever crystal calls to you when you may be finding something a little tough to maybe talk about or an energy that feels a little uncertain. The energy of a crystal that calls to you can help you move through it. And you can ask for its assistance and program it with the intention of helping with the working together with those you feel called to work with. The energy of cooperation. Also, to me, it's like just a community, you know? All the different colors and shades and variations and shapes and angles, refractions of light, the prisms. And yet they're still growing together in a beautiful matrix of crystalline love and community. Synergy, ancestors, and crystalline energy, crystal spirits. Thank you so much for taking time to be with me today. Please be sure to like or subscribe or comment down below. Would love to hear what energies you have been feeling as these seasons have been changing, and any transitions that you may have been going through or noticings you've been noticing. It helps bring us together like a community, deepens that connection of seeing that we have so much more in common than differences, that we are so much more connected than separate. I'll also be leaving a link below for a GoFundMe. A friend of mine, one of my beautiful, incredible family, my sister, who I'm just beyond grateful for. She helped me to really step into my vulnerability and create this space, this page, this post, in order to not only be vulnerable with what I'm going through, but to send out the call for community and to show that it's okay, for me to learn that it's okay to ask for help when you really need it. It's been a beautiful lesson that I've had to move through and learn through and grow through. I still am, of course. Didn't realize how hard that it was to ask for help until I had to ask for it when I really needed it. But I'll be leaving that below. And if you feel called, please check it out and share it. Donate if you feel called. Thank you so much, and sending you all so much love. And may we all come together as the beings that we are, the citizens of planet Earth, the community of this planet of Earth, and love each other and one another exactly as we are. For it is love that's going to heal the world. Coming together for the sake of love and being there and helping one another. Much love. Thank you.